Today, we're digging deep into the Strange Parts archive for an extended version of an interview I shot almost 2 years ago when I did the wireless charging video. If you haven't seen that video, you can click up here to go watch that. But Yeka, the designer of the wireless charging module that I used, is such a fascinating character to me. He's a self-taught engineer, but he's super immersed in the Shenzhen cell phone markets and manufacturing ecosystem around them. And so it's allowed him to do this incredible thing, leveraging the work of a ton of other people and all these resources and services and machines that he has access to. And so he had tons of interesting things to say that we couldn't fit into the original video. So I was saving it up and I wanted to release that at some point, and now seems like a good time. I've actually saved up a number of interviews like this, so we'll be releasing those as the weeks go on here. Alongside plenty of other stuff. This is a new studio space for me, and I'm getting it all tweaked out so I can start recording some builds and teardowns and stuff in here. So stay tuned. Without further ado, let's jump into the interview.
So, Yeka, we have been talking back and forth at your shop about your wireless charging cables. But I wanted to find a time where we could sit down and drink tea together, and you could explain to me a bit more about your design and how you designed it. And so I brought with me Ken, who has offered to translate for us. Maybe, Yeko, you could tell me how you came up with the idea for this. Maybe a little bit about what you've done previous to this.
在这个之前的话，就是说，就莫哥他有做过那个 logo 灯。
The LED logo. 我知道。
他那个手机不带无线充电，但是他手机上面留了2个触角，他接一个线圈就可以充电了。不知道他知不知道？就接一个无线充电接收模块就可以充电了。
So there's an extra connector they can plug into. Okay.
接个无线充电接收模块就可以了。然后我就想那个苹果后面能不能无线充电嘛？但是苹果是金属壳的。金属壳它是不能无线充电的嘛。
And this is before the iPhone 8 and the iPhone X came out with wireless charging built into them, right?
就开始想是苹果能不能无线充电，但是那个时候苹果是金属壳的就不能。然后我就想，我们市场上不是有很多那种壳吗？工艺壳，对，后面贴的皮的，他应该知道。后面贴的是一层皮的，你跟他说这个
Yeah, like a different design, like different colors.
DIY. Yeah. 然后我想本来是想把那个皮嘛，中间漏一个洞，然后装无线充的，就贴了层皮，但其实呢，它那个里面的金属是给切掉了。
When did you come up with this idea? Was it before or after the iPhone 8 and the iPhone X were released?
他那个也是因为三星有我才想到这个事情嘛，不是 S6 那个时候，但是那个皮的话太软了，它有可能一按就凹进去了。
OK。
然后后来就想搞那个玻璃，然后就因为我们市场也有做这种8一出来就有人做这种玻璃壳了嘛，然后就想刚好时机到了嘛，然后就想可以开始操作这个事情了。
OK，所以就是用那个壳就用玻璃的，是吧？
最开始的话，我是想找人定做，用玻璃的，就是因为三星也是玻璃的嘛。
对。
但是后来就是说，可能因为我对这个做壳方面不是太懂，那刚好苹果8出来之后，市场上他们有人开始做这种壳了，就省得我操心再去研究壳的这一部分了嘛。然后就想刚好时机差不多就可以做里面的无线充电模块了。
所以就是 iPhone， 你说 iPhone 几出来
？iPhone 8只有8和8P 出来的时候还会有玻璃吗？
才会有玻璃，
就是说他们8和8P 出来，然后我们市场上有一批人，他们可能会想到把那个6代到7P 改成后面也是玻璃的，然后我就想那我就不用操心壳的事情了，因为自然会有人做嘛。然后最开始我的想法只是，你知道有一个一插之后后面那种外置的无线充电。
So I saw that design in the market 6 months ago, maybe more, and I had the same idea as you. I could take this and I could put it inside the phone instead of on the outside, because it was something that you plug into the lightning jack and then it sits between your rubber case and your phone. And I thought, I'll do the same thing. So I had the same idea, but I did not try. So I'm very happy that you tried.
把东西连接到里面发给他的，数据线充电的时候，它就不工作了。这里面 一直有个东西
有冲突了。
一直有个东西占用的这个接口。
I have the same problem. Yeah, I have the same problem with my headphone jack design. What happens if the phone is on the wireless charger and is charging, and I plug something into the lightning jack?
我们插数据线的时候，尾插会检测到一个信号。当我无线充一直在工作的时候，它一直检测到这个开关是有东西的。那如果我再把数据线再插进去的时候呢，它这个就自动会断开，先断开再闭合，就由数据线来充电了。这是它自动功能。
How long did he work on this to design this, from the start, from the idea to having this now?
去年6月份，就去年差不多这个时
About
候。
1 year.
1 year. Whoa.
Last.
怎么说呢？因为这个东西各个细节方面就是来来回回测试，来来回回测试。
时间这么长，就是也推翻了几个想法，
对，
打出几个样板出来，
对，
然后到现在就是这个是比较成熟的方案。
A year ago was when I was working on the headphone jacks project. So we were starting at the same time, working on something very similar. I wish I had known you then. We could have shared ideas.
看见他那个视频了，然后就是一直觉得有一种我们中国话叫趣味相投嘛，就大家有一个共同的爱好，就是这样。
Same passion. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely,
Yeah,
definitely.
you're right.
We definitely have the same interests and passions here. Maybe show us. You have a couple different prototypes you brought with you. So maybe show us your prototypes.
最开始
logo 的
最开始设计的这个是4代4S 的，也是认识的一位朋友。
是你
后来
们的朋友。
对，后来他就是没有往后做了，然后我们觉得这个想法不错，就继续的把它发展下去了。我们只是有一个，本来我们想改一个壳，
那这个 LED 在这里有什么用啊？
本来我们是想改一个壳嘛，然后那个壳后面可能有一些图案，然后这个是随着音乐，它会随着音乐闪烁，它刚才那种，来电一响呢，它就会，它独立的，跟这个无线充是独立的，只不过我们是结合在一起，就为了让它更有卖点嘛，类似于这种嘛。
声音很大。
Oh, okay. So hooked up to the speaker.
对，本来想，
所以这个你们只是做了手板对吧？做了一些测试，没有大量做。
没有，因为你看到吗？这个时候还在研究
这个开关
问题。对，这个是最开始的想把这个 LED 灯就5颜6色的那种灯，但是后来觉得太长了，然后呢又耽误这个无线充电的
功能
不是功能，怎么说呢？就是太长了，可能会每次打板啊要把这个一起打，就觉得太烦了，然后就索性就把它去掉了。就本来我们还想在里面增加一个红外线遥控功能的，但后来也是因为时间太长，就没有再进行下去了。
And so you were showing this to me earlier. So this is an iPhone on this side. But on this side, it has wires coming out of it, and then you have a set of 6 pogo pins.
生产出来的模块，块是正常的嘛？这是为了测量。
And so, is this what they use for testing every one that they make, or is this only for development? Is this used in the factory or just for development?
和这个原理是一样的，也是用顶针，就类似于这种测试架。
Would you consider yourself or what you do to be Shanzhai?
我现在是山寨的。
I wanted to jump in really quick here and just explain what Shanzhai is. So Shanzhai is this Chinese word that literally translates as mountain stronghold. It was where the bandits operated outside of the reach of the central Chinese government. But now in modern times, what it refers to is low quality imitation consumer goods, often electronics. And it's an ecosystem that has been based in Shenzhen for a long time. Those factories have actually evolved over time, though, and are no longer these, poor quality, ill-equipped, family-owned factories. They've often been able to upgrade their equipment substantially over the years, but they've retained their values around moving very quickly, producing goods very cheaply, and this tight-knit cooperation with other companies and factories. And so it's this perfect environment for someone like Yeka who has limited resources to make something very, very quickly.
I think you should be very proud to be Shanzhai. This is incredible engineering, and I think is only possible because of Shanzhai.
或者比较
没有，我就是说，如果你是抄别人的东西一模一样的，那个可能就没有意思，就真正的筛查。但是我可能有一个想法，我借用他的想法去做别的事情，那应该说是想法上的。
As a Westerner, I still am trying to understand what is Shanzhai, what is not Shanzhai. When I think of Shanzhai, I don't think so much of copying as this kind of thing, of taking something, changing it a little bit more, adding something on, moving very, very fast, being very clever.
因为毕竟我们做这个东西，怎么说呢？其实是一种乐趣。DIY 本来就是一种乐趣嘛。
Do you think that DIY things like this are included in Shanzhai, or is Shanzhai only about copying?
完全去模仿一个人的东西，和想法，就完全没有自己的一些概念存在。如果跟 iPhone 8说起来的话，那肯定是一个山寨无线充电，对不对？但这种山寨呢，它有我们自己的想法，所以我认为这种山寨的话，可能做的比较有意思一点。
Yeah,
Himself.
I don't think this is a copy at all. What do you think is the best Chinese word to describe what you're doing? In the West, we might call it a clever hack, like a hacker.
小玩意儿，其实它并不需要。我觉得黑客是一个很牛逼的一个职业了，我们没有这么高端。它这个其实一些很简单原理的电路，我们只是把一些很简单的电路做了一个比较有意思的东西，并没有觉得说特别的有深度的一个。
那你觉得用哪一个词来形容会比较恰当一点？
最简单的 DIY。
DIY. Okay. Many hackers, hacker, think that this is like magic, what you have done. They think that this is very complicated technology, and that what they do is very simple compared to this. They would never call this DIY. They would say this is too complicated for DIY. And it's why I love to come to Shenzhen. This is very unique, I think, in many ways in the world. That this is a very special place to be surrounded by so many people that do this kind of DIY and these kinds of little improvements and learn from each other and share tools and resources. It's an amazing place.
Welcome to 花强北。
Yeah.
就换成
Yeah. Thank you.
有很多想法，就互相沟通。我其实蛮想跟他沟通的，我不会说英文，其实还有很多想法，到时候可以慢慢跟他沟通一下。
Me too. I also have ideas I want to share with you.
That about does it for today. I wanted to thank Yeka for sharing so much with us and Ken for translating. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have a few more interviews like this that will be releasing in an extended format over the next few weeks here. Not to worry though, I am getting this new studio/workshop online and have some exciting projects in store, as well as some teardowns and some other fun stuff. So stay tuned. I'm Scotty from Strange Parts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you again soon. I hope you're well.